Um, what a performance, but what a disappointment. At the end, Atletico won the game.
Well, I really think that this is one of our best performances. One of our best performances this season.
Yeah.
The game started with so much intensity. I think our players played well for the first 10 to 15 minutes, but they dropped the intensity, and that was really sad to watch. I think if they can play like this going forward, we could have chance of making top four in Champions League game. Next season. That should be the benchmark now.
Yeah, we already know that Atletico are this kind of team that they will soak up the pressure, commit fouls, waste time. What do you think there was other tactics the coach would have used and would have played better than this?
I think what we lacked was that final edge, that cutting edge at the final third. I think our players were lethargic. They were not moving the ball into the 18-yard box. In fact, they were afraid of entering into the 18-yard box. We had, I think, three clear-cut chances throughout the game, and that was really poor. That was really poor. I feel that Ragnick should do a lot to sharpen that team. Our only threat is Cristiano Ronaldo. When he's not there, nobody else scores.
Yeah. Let's start from the defense. I feel like our number 3 and 2 were not that very effective today. That they are supposed, like the way they are supposed to be, a proper number 2 and number 3.
Yes, for sure. We really need fullbacks. If there's something we need to do in the next window is to get in fullbacks. Telex is good, but he's not strong enough. Dalot is always cut off position, and that's a big problem for a club of Man United stature. I think that we need to invest for sure. We miss days that we see Patrice Evra and running rackets on the opponent's 18-yard box. So I think that we need to invest in fullbacks.
All right, let's talk about the midfield. When we did not see Pogba there, I was a little bit frustrated for not seeing Pogba. Do you think if Futboll would have started instead of Bruno Fernandes, maybe would have had a good performance?
Well, I wouldn't say that. I think that the tactics were top notch because Pogba gets cut off on the ball a lot of times, and that was really a bad one when we were in our first leg against them. We saw Pogba very weak, always caught on the ball, always losing the ball against them. So I think Bruno was a better choice because of his work rate also, and because he's also a trigger in our press. Pogba when he came in was the right time, but I think that by the time he was coming in, there was nothing much to do again.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about the attacking for Ronaldo for sure. Do you think it was right for the coach to remove Alanga and brought in Rashford?
No, that was a bad move. Honestly, I think Elanga was our most effective attacking outlet, and when he left, there was nobody to threaten their defenders anymore. I think Elanga was stretching the play, stretching their defenders. When Rashford came, Rashford is not having a good moment at the moment. At the moment, I think moving Elanga from the match was really a bad move.
Yeah. All right, now let's talk about this is the end for Manchester United. No trophy for them. What do you think should be the next preparation for Manchester United for top 4 and next season?
I think the benchmark now is there's no pressure to try and get top 4, as well as give some of our youth chance. They will have a couple of talented youths in our academy. I think it's time we give them chance. I know a lot of players would relish this moment to make it to break it into the first team next season. So I think we should focus on giving these young ones a chance and also making top 4. That should be our aim now.
All right, let's talk about the management, the manager itself, because as it stands now, by next season he'll become a consultant in Manchester United. What coach do you think we could bring to Manchester United that will make this team a better team?
It has to be Ten Hag. It has to be Ten Hag because I like his philosophy. I like the fact that he develops youth. I like the fact that he knows what he wants. I was rooting for Pochettino 2 years ago, but from what I've seen him do, I don't think he is the man to take this Man United squad forward. I think we need a manager